Alright folks, let's say you want to break the scoring limitations of the game. You want to get this naneinf thing you saw your favorite streamer do one time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, naneinf, I'll put a link down below to a video I made a year ago. But assuming that you know what naneinf is, you want to get your own run on your own random seed. But you're a little bit concerned about how much luck is required. What you don't want to happen is you don't want to spend too much time spamming runs, wasting a lot of time, hoping to get lucky. And then when you finally get that negative blueprint in the shop, would you even know what to do with it? So what you want is a guide, right? And it's more than just, here are the jokers that score the points and do the thing, and here are the vouchers that help set things up. Just like any other Balatro run, the pacing is really important. And so even if the Baron and Mime combination is the thing that we want to be doing in the end game, maybe that's not the optimal thing for us to be doing in the first 10 antes. Maybe there's something else that we could be doing instead to generate more value in the early game, and then generating more money in the early game gives us a better chance of success in the end game, right? For this particular run, the vouchers are really important. And so what can we be doing in the early game to give us access to more vouchers? So we have a better chance of getting what we want, and we don't have to rely so much on just being lucky, getting the right vouchers at the right time. Anyway, as the person who pioneered this technology a year ago, let me be your guide. Starting on the plasma deck allows us to score more points, period. The chips get turned into molt get turned into chips. So if you have, for example, let's say 1 billion molt, it gets turned into 500 million molt, but also times 500 million chips. So if you have, let's say E20 molt, it gets multiplied by another E20 chips. All of your scores become squared on the plasma deck. That's how we score so much on the plasma deck. Go next. All right, speaking of vouchers, there is a voucher tag here, but we're not going to take it because we wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. This is the way that you get the vouchers, is with the voucher tags. And you can get extra voucher tags from Cola. Cola gives you double tag gives you more vouchers. So in the first 8 antes, what we want to do is generate as many Colas as we can, as many double tags, sacrificing literally everything else. If you have a Baron and a Mime, usually you're getting rid of the Mime, keeping just the Baron. Maybe you don't even do the Baron at all in the first 8 antes. All right, here we can do Kings and 4s. Any 2 cards whose ranks add up to 14, we can one-shot with a 2-pair. Or you could do the flush or straight or whatever it is. I could take the runner as some very consistent early game scoring. I could go Buffoon Pack looking for a source of money. Probably I want to take Hone. The question is it worth losing interest over if I buy Hone now? And by now I mean in this ante, not necessarily this shop. I think I probably don't take the runner because it's a little bit difficult to do once we start trying to convert our deck into all kings. Let's go Buffoon Pack instead. We don't have to buy anything, but Buffoon Pack has a good chance of giving us a value generator early on, for example, a trading card. Okay, so now we can snap off an ace. We can play the low straight. I could dig for a higher straight, I guess. Maybe a flush. This straight might just win, actually. Bummer. Yeah, should have trusted my instincts there. You could do 2-pair if you have 2-pair face cards. Could have gone for a flush. Well, oh well. So, Judgment, whatever it is, we can sell it for $2. Or Smear Joker we sell for $3. Don't need the photograph. I will take the voucher just to get out of the way. Go next. All right, we can snap off another ace. We can dig for hearts. The hearts probably win, even though we have some low hearts here. All right, with the trading card, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get kings, and so we will remove aces because they're far away from becoming kings. 10s you can strength into kings. 9s are a little bit far away. You're not going to get that much strength. We want to keep 6s in case we get 6 cents. Could take an extra discard. We could spin the wheel and try to hit foil. Foil would be very good right now. Holographic, less good. Let's go next. There's a voucher which we could theoretically afford. We can snap off a 2. I can play 2 hands, or I can go for a full house. I'm okay with playing 2 hands here. Actually, with the holographic, maybe the flush would have won if I'd gone for the flush. All right, one more time, 8 or king. Play the straight, I guess. All right, so the first stage is going to be find some chips joker. On the plasma deck, find some source of chips. Walkie-talkie is an okay source of chips. I think this voucher tag I'm not going to take now this early. I don't want to skip if I don't have to. We can skip for vouchers in the future once we stack up some cola. Start by snapping off an ace. And then dig 4s and 10. That's awkward. 2 pair with 10s, or we can play the straight with a 10. I don't think that's enough. Barely, okay, sure. Alright, misprint or Saturn. Nope, I want Arcana for money. Take a Hermit for 20 bucks. Now I could go Celestial Pack. I could reroll first. Business card, sure. Here I'm looking for Mars. So short-term plan is find some source of chips. Devil is not a source of chips. Walkie-talkie is not a strong source of chips. Looking for chips in the short term, and then our next phase is going to be playing 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind leveled up allows us to score without jokers, and then that way we can use all of our joker slots for money. Probably here we maybe go 4s and queens. One more time. Well, yeah, I'd like to get the full house here. Give me a 4. So I can go 4s and queens. I want to make a gold card. I don't want to make a gold 7. I'd like to make a face card. We could do a gold queen. I'm going to do queen of spades. And then ship it. Generally, I like to go for spades on the plasma deck because you can get the arrowhead. Play the king. The money? Bummer. Alright, yeah. Still would prefer to have a source of chips. Wii Joker we could take as a source of chips. Sure. Overstock here is great. Could take Faceless Joker. Faceless Joker or business card. I think I prefer business card. Center packs, I'm looking for purple seals. Do I want a gold seal? Stone cards can be good early on the plasma deck. We only have 47 cards in the deck already because of the trading card. I guess if I have Wii Joker, I don't need the stone card, so I'm just going to skip. Could take a blue seal 9. Go next. Alright, so snap off an ace. Aces, you can strength them into 2s, but we already got rid of the aces. I guess we only have 2 2s for our Wii Joker. This business card walkie-talkie combination is not great. I think we have to draw the 10s here, 10s and 2s if possible. 10s without 2s is not going to be a winning hand. I can do 3 10s. Alright, didn't get to do the Wii, but that's okay. Really, there we go. We want Todd. That's it. So Celestial Pack first, Hermit second in case we get a Fool. We can take a Mars card. Todd. Now the rest of this stuff doesn't matter. Okay. We could get a blue Joker. We could get Dusk. Blue Joker, probably we don't need the Wii. Okay. Go one more. All right. Cartomancer is great. Foil? Bummer. Go next. So I have Judgment. I have Empress. Sell Empress. We can... Alright, now I can snap off a 4. I want to play odd cards. I want to play face cards. We can keep the 7s. Alright. High card Jack. Bummer. High card Jack. $2. Alright, I'm going to play 3 kings and 2 7s, and I'm going to copy Todd. Or do I want to go 3 7s? Yeah, 2 7s should be fine. Ship it. Great. Gift card here is great. I'm keeping Todd right now as a source of chips. So I guess we get rid of the Cartomancer. Judgment gives you a Marble Joker that I don't need. Okay, so the advantage of gift card, I can save, I can store value on the blueprint. Could take a Polychrome 10. Sure. Not as good as a foil 10 this early on, or a foil face card. But anyway, gift card gives permanent value to my blueprint. My blueprint will never be sold, and then so that gives me permanent value on my temperances in the future. Let's go next. Boss says we're going to discard some cards. So let's start by snapping off a 4. I could play a pair of queens. 2 pair here for the money. I can play... I can do 7s. I could do 7s and kings, maybe? How about kings and 7s? If I'm doing kings and 7s, probably we copy Todd. Great. So currently we're using Todd as a source of chips. Could use Banner as a source of chips. That would be easier, but I want to use my discards, so no on the Banner. Take the boss reroll. Great, that's stage 1. We want to get another boss reroll in the future. Now we want to transition into being able to play 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind that can score points without using up any Joker slots. So here we can take a Mars card. Standard pack. There's another Polychrome. This one's a gold seal for money. Could take a king here to help us with the 4 of a kind. Nah. We don't need it yet. We'll get there eventually. There is another voucher. I don't have any colas yet, so we can snap off an 8. We can do 7s and kings. I could, now with the blue seal, I could dig for the 4 of a kind. I'm just going to play the full house here. This might not win if I don't copy Todd here. Yep. We can go play the queens for the money. Then when it's time to score, we can go 3s and jacks. With Todd, that should be enough. There we go. 45 cards in the deck. Alright, still looking for a purple seal. We can go Celestial Pack, looking for more Mars cards. If we don't get Mars, I guess Venus? Maybe we should have taken the Plutonium. Do I want Wily Joker? Wily Joker instead of Todd. It will be easier to do the face cards if I do Wily instead of Todd. That makes sense. Let's take the Plutonium for our eventual Baron and Mine plan. Probably we don't need the extra hand size here. Hermit gives me 20 bucks. I can go make a stone card first. I can make some spades first. I can go priestess first. Plutonium. And then hermit. Alright. One more. Priestess gives me more plutonium. Alright, go next. Snap off a 2. I could do kings and nines for money. The 3 of a kind is going to be the winning play. I could do jacks and 3s. My winning hand is probably 3 queens. Let's discard. Alright, I could do 3 10s instead of 3 queens. I could do the queens first for the money. Then we can copy Wily Joker and we could do 3 10s with Wily Joker. This is enough. Yeah, so if you figure it's 100 chips and then another 100 chips, so 100 times 100 is 10,000. Great. Celestial Pack looking for that 4 of a kind. If we don't, we can pick up Venus. Standard Pack looking for Purple Seal. No Purple Seal. Could take a foil. Don't need it. Do I want a photograph? Nope. Parking gives me money. I could go take a free roll here. I'm not quite ready to replace the gift card. Maybe against this particular boss, we do get rid of the business card though. I don't plan on playing a lot of cards. Obelisk is foil. I'm going to reroll. Could take a blue joker instead of Wily. It is foil, but it gets smaller when we have less cards in our deck. It also gets smaller when we discard, and so maybe Wily Joker is better. Could take the Chad. Chad is going to be good long term. We can re-trigger gold cards and lucky cards and gold seals. Passing on Todd, we can take a hung man and go next. Alright, so I don't have Todd anymore, so 7s and 2s we can hang him. We can snap off a 9. Now if you want, we can go for face cards. I could do the 3 of a kind here and then get the Venus, or do I want to go for the 4 of a kind? I guess 3 of a kind is fine for now. Play the 3 of a kind and chip it. Cool. Venus I'll use. We'll use Venus. Gift card says my blueprint's already at $9. That does go down when you get the voucher. That gives you a discount. Alright, so how do we get to the point where we can play 4 of a kind? There's a Baron. Baron makes scoring easier. We could do the high card. I'm not going to do the Baron yet. We could go Faceless Joker instead of the Chad as a source of money. Chad we can always do later. It's a common Joker. It comes back around. We take the Hermit. Arcana pack. Baseball card. Gelato. Gelato is probably a little bit easier than the Wily Joker. I go one more. Bummer. So Fool gives me a Hermit. Take the Hermit. $50 reroll. We can spend $9 and go next. Alright, I'm looking for a mail-in rebate. We can snap off a 4. We can discard the face cards. I'm looking for 10s or I don't know. Discard the face cards. 10s or 9s, I guess. I can play the pair and dig for 9s. Wait. I can play the 9s, dig for 10s. Sure. So there's only 22 cards in the deck. Let's play the pair. Now I have face cards I can discard. There we got maximum Faceless Joker value. Now we just draw the 10s. Only 13 cards in the deck, right? So I could play the 10s for the 3 of a kind. I could draw one more 10. And then now I think we have fully unlocked the 4 of a kind. I'm going to do the 4 of a kind here so I get the planet card, even though I miss out on the money. And then that's it. Alright. So stage 2 is now we're converting to 4 of a kind. Burglar to-do list. To-do list for pairs. I could take the burglar. I could get a lot of money. The 4 of a kind is not quite strong enough to win without jokers yet. Probably to do that. Faceless Joker, I think we have enough discards. Faceless Joker is going to be fine. So let's not swap here. Let's take Mars. Before you go Arcana, we can reroll for some tarot cards. I'm going to pass on Erosion because why the Joker stronger. Bull is great. Could take a Polychrome Chad. Could take 6 cents. We for sure want 6 cents. We probably want to keep gift card as well. So I guess take 6 cents here. The question is, do we want the bull? And I think the answer is probably. Or is Wily Joker fine? Wily Joker's probably fine. I want to use my money on re-rolling. We could get a soul, or I'm going to show you how to do the thing without any legendaries. How about that? So I can use Fool for a Mars card. I can use Strength on the Jacks. Closer to being able to play 4 of a kind. Let's go next. Blueprint incompatible with 6 cents, incompatible with trading card. We can snap off a 7. I want to find a 6. I want to find a queen. Yeah, we got plenty of queens. We got extra queens. Did I discard a 6? Alright, we can play the 6. Hoping for ectoplasm. Great. So I will say this. In this run, in order to get the naneinf, you need at least one negative. And that could be a natural negative in the shop. That could be a negative blueprint, negative brainstorm, negative baron, negative mime. Those are the negatives. Or negative DNA, I guess, also works. Or you can get an ectoplasm. Just one ectoplasm is all you need to get the naneinf. So 6 cents is a reliable way to get the spectral cards. And then from the spectral cards, you get ectoplasm. Ectoplasm I'm not going to use right away because I don't want, these are not the jokers that I want to become negative. Alright, I'm going to avoid the 5 of a kind. I'm just going to play the 4 of a kind. 5 of a kind I don't want to unlock. 4 of a kind is easier to play and scores the same amount of points. So play the easier thing that scores the same amount of points. Never do 5 of a kind. Not worth it. 4 of a kind, because it's only 4 cards, it's easier to hold gold cards in hand. It's easier to get blue seals in hand. With 4 of a kind, you play less cards, so you can't do as many glass cards, but you can do more steel cards or more gold cards. If you want to do 5, you play flush 5. Skip 5 of a kind, go straight to flush 5. Right, we can go standard pack. Looking for a purple seal. 6 cents can also give us a purple seal, can also give us a red seal, would be desirable. I'm going to keep holding ectoplasm until I get a brainstorm. Or at least until my gift card is big enough. Again, here we are not ready for the Baron, nor are we trying to be. Could take a golden ticket as money generator. So now we have this question of, do we keep doing the 6 cents to try to get that purple seal, try to get that red seal, or do we drop it and just switch to something that gives me money? Probably we go money. All right. Take a hermit. And don't need the bull. Let's go next. All right, snap off a 3. Now that we decided that we don't care about 6 cents, we can delete 6s. I want to use my death to copy probably the gold queen. Okay, go for queens. I can play the 10s for money. I need strength cards. Okay, so this is fine. In an emergency, I can use death to make an extra queen. I could use death here to make an extra blue seal. Is that short-sighted? I think with only 37 cards on the deck, I think that's fine. Copy the 9 here. I'm not going to get the immediate value because I do have the ectoplasm, which I'm saving. And this is typical. You want to save the ectoplasm until I'm done with gift card, until I'm done with trading card, and I'm not done with those yet. Blank voucher could give us access to antimatter in the future. That's great. Boss has face cards face down. That's rude. We could reroll the boss. We probably need to in order to get our 4 of a kind, if that's the thing that we want to do. There's 4 of a kind. Standard pack. Didn't get purple, so we skip. Go one more. Could take a Stuntman instead of Wily Joker. So benefits of the Stuntman. Stuntman allows me to start leveling up my high card. Stuntman allows me to dunk on this boss. So I guess I'm interested in doing that. Go next. Alright, snap off a 5. Discard to find gold, basically. Alright. Play the 10 for money. Stuntman doesn't immediately win, so we could play the queen for money. And we get some plutonium. Alright, I want to get my blueprint up to maybe 20 bucks. We could go spectral pack here. Sure. Cryptid or blue seal. So I'm gonna go blue seal king. I want to turn my queens into kings, but I haven't gotten the strength to do it. Could take mail-in rebate here instead of the golden ticket. At least in the short term, that is better. That is easier. Do the golden or do the mail-in rebate. Take an emperor. Judgment. Nope, don't need your judgment. Hermit. Sure. Alright. Take the hungman. Go next. I want a crystal ball. 10 and 8, we can hang them. Something we could do, we could play a high card king. High card doesn't win. Not the first one. Alright, 9 and 7, we can hang them. We can snap off a 5 with the mail-in rebate. Alright, now I could play a pair. Look for another 5. Now discard. Looking for gold. There's a 5. So use your hands to save your discards. Save your discards because mail-in rebate gives us a ton of money. Alright, rebate on kings now. Great. There's the idol. A little bit too early for the idol, so we don't have to take it now. We could go Celestial Pack. For Mars still. We're doing the Stuntman right now while it's easy. And we can do 4 of a kind later once we get the strength to do it. Extra discard. Nope. So one more. Alright, 10 bucks we don't need. So if it's a first, we snap off the 3. If it's a face card, we should try to discard it. We can play a pair of 10s. Okay. Discarding could be some kings. Play high card again. Okay, try to discard. I think that might be all my kings already. Anyway, here's a pair of 10s, which doesn't win. I could copy the stuntman if you want. Play the high card. Alright, 32 cards on the deck. Okay, extra hand is useful. It means I can save more discards. Boss says I'm not allowed to play high card. That's okay. We'll just play 4 of a kind against the boss. We'll just get rid of the stuntman by that time. Could take a Cartomancer. Could take Temperance is $50 instead of the Hung Man here. Alright, do a little re-rolling. What are we looking for? I would take a Brainstorm. World is okay. Let's try to set up the flush 5. Go next. So we can snap off the 5. We can rebate on kings. So how about, what if I play 2 pair? Okay. What if I play high card queen? Alright, I don't get to discard too many more kings, so I guess king, I just need strength. How come I haven't gotten any strength? Well, I just haven't had very many tarot cards. I haven't gotten the purple seal. I need the purple seal. That's what I want. Alright, I'm going to discard the kings for the money. We can play the high card. Last card is a queen. That's okay. Chip it. Alright, blueprint maybe 2 more rounds. We get $18 on the blueprint. I can use ectoplasm. I'm looking for, I don't know, some joker that it would be worthwhile to make room for. Currently lacking. Still looking for a purple seal. Yeah, still don't need the idol. Don't need the bean. I will get rid of the stuntman before the boss. Chariot doesn't really matter. Justice probably doesn't matter either. So Fool gives me plutonium, or we can make some spades. I guess I will make spades. I would like to make more gold cards, given the opportunity. Alright, we can snap off an 8. We can play king as a high card. Save a discard for queens. Okay, I get to play high card maybe 1 more time. How many blue seals? I have 1 more blue seal. So now, discard the queens. 15 cards in the deck. I could discard this queen. I could play the king high. Alright, now discard. Alright, that's the last queen. Copy the stomach. Alright, ship it. Alright, how are we doing on the 4 of a kind? 4 of a kind is 400 chips. We can pick up the arrowhead. We can take a Mars card. Yeah, so I think now, maybe with 30 cards in the deck, maybe the trading card is not super important. I think we do some swaps here. Rebate on queens. There's a purple jack. That's great. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, do I take the arrowhead here instead of the stuntman if the boss says I'm not allowed to play high card? I could play pair instead. I could do my ectoplasm now. Alright, gift card is done, stuntman is out, rebate is done. Ectoplasm won't hit the trading card because it's holographic. We can take an arrowhead. Okay, splash is good with the arrowhead. Devil is what I want. I want to make some gold cards. We could do that 6 cents again. Not against this boss, but could take a photograph. Blue seal we can turn into gold. Death, I can copy a queen. I can save it for a king. Probably save it for a king. So I could do gold queen. I can do strength on the polychrome. Okay. We have room for 6 cents technically. Is that something that I want to do? I have the purple seal. We could get the red seal later. It's okay. Take the golden ticket. Yes. There's our first cola. So to do the cola, probably we don't actually need splash. We can take the extra hand size. That's useful. We can get the mail-in rebate. So do I do golden ticket? I definitely take the mail-in rebate. Do I do the trading card? 31 cards in the deck. Maybe we don't do the trading card anymore because the bean is something special. All right. I could take the Chad here to retrigger the golden ticket. With the 4 of a kind, photo Chad, I don't need Arrowhead. If I have Arrowhead, I don't need Chad. Yeah, those are the considerations. So we take the Chad. Chad allows us to retrigger the golden ticket for more money. Could take the Midas mask. So Midas mask. We can turn everything into gold. Let's go next. All right, I want to make more purple. That's this right here. We can make more purple. I want to get rebate on queens. I can play a full house. I can copy the golden ticket for more money. Let's play the full house. Okay. I can hang 7 and 9. I can discard these 3 queens. What's my winning hand going to be? Probably a spade flush. Actually, I want to do 4 of a kind, right? I want to do 4 of a kind. I could do 4 of a kind queens. I could do 4 of a kind kings. I can't do 4 of a kind kings. I guess I don't get the rebate money if I want to do 4 of a kind queens, and maybe that's okay. This round. All right, I can do 3 kings. Copy the golden ticket for the money. All right, I could do a pair of jacks. Just get as much money as we can. Okay, I have 6 cards in the deck, so we can discard. I'm looking for 1 more queen. Discard the 9, I guess. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Could copy the golden ticket. I could copy the Chad. I could copy the Arrowhead. I think we are good on points, so let's copy the golden ticket and chip it. All right. So 4 of a kind wins. Currently, ticket gives us money. Blueprint copying ticket gives us money. Chad retriggering the ticket gives us money. The only source of points we have is the Arrowhead, and that's okay. Just the one source of points. We get an extra Joker slot. All right, so that is particularly lucky. Not going to complain about that. I still want more strength. Do I want a purple ace? Probably not, because mail-in rebate. Picks a random card in your deck. I want to have my deck all one species, so let's not take the ace here. I'm not going to take the red seal 5 because we could get a better red seal in the future. Already having trouble getting our strength. All right, boss says we got to sell the card. We could re-roll the boss. Maybe it's not impossible we can find something worth selling. We don't need Midas Mask anymore. My temperances are only 31 bucks. Is a little bit sad, but it'll get better once we get Brainstorm in here. All right. Yeah, maybe we didn't hold on to the gift card long enough. Maybe it's fine. Rebate on 9s. We don't need the Midas Mask, so I could replace it with a Chad. I could take an extra hand size instead. Sorry, photograph to go with our Chad. I think actually I prefer the Bean. Midas Mask we don't need. ×4 family we don't need. Alright. Let's go next. So discard the 9, discard the Jack. Let's make the spades. This should give me access to enough kings. I could do the flush 5. Alright. Discard purple. Here I'm passing on the ability to play the gold card for money in order to get the, what is it? You know, in order to do the golden ticket or purple seal. I guess I should do the golden ticket. We should go for the money here. Play high card. Okay, I can discard 9s now. 12 cards left. We can play... we can do a high card jack again. We could play a pair of jacks. How about a pair of jacks? I want to spread out my gold cards so I get more Chad value. We can play the pair of jacks again. We can play 2 pair. Maybe. I'm going to put the diamonds in front because I don't want the arrowhead to do too much. I do acknowledge we have an extra joker slot, but I gotta find something worth doing. All right. Now we can play the queens for money. We can finish with the flush 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just to be safe, because my flush 5 is not as high as my 4 of a kind, I will copy the arrowhead here. Ship it. Oh, we have access to money? Now the next step is to get colas. Extra hand size. Take an Eris card. Start leveling up my flush 5. Maybe I'm not supposed to take Mars cards anymore. Maybe I should just take plutonium straight up. Okay. Don't need the burglar. Well, maybe burglar, since I have the gold cards, I could get extra money that way if I have extra hands instead of doing the rebate. We want Northern Lion instead of juggler. Maybe. Could be. Extra discard I don't need. We don't do Mars anymore because we can do the flush 5. Could take DNA. DNA, I could copy my purples, and then I don't feel as bad. Yeah, so if I want to do DNA, probably we get rid of Northern Lion. Go $15 reroll. Let's go next. All right, I could use DNA to make more kings, or I can make more of the purple seals. Probably want to make more purple seals. We can do 4 and 3. We can hang them. Blue seal we can turn into gold. Rebate on queens. All right. I am trying to find my Jack of Spades. Here I can discard another queen. I can discard purple or... All right. Copy DNA, make more purple. Great. Copy the mailing rebate. Discard queens. Discard purple. Permit gives me money. Judgment, I need to make room. Okay, so now I can play a queen or I can discard a queen. I will play the queen for the money, because we got the golden ticket. Okay, I can play a jack for money. Another jack. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now is the flush 5 enough? Or do we still need to do this arrowhead? I'm gonna play it safe. I don't feel like calculating. I don't feel like, you know, trying to remember from one round to the next. So we'll just ship it. All right, that's fine. I don't think it was enough. I'm glad we did that. All right, still looking for strength. All right, against the boss, I'm looking for something to sell, right? Probably, how badly do we want this DNA? I don't know. The time for DNA is a little bit awkward. Maybe I sell the bean. Maybe I don't need the bean. I guess I don't have to sell anything. As far as like how much to spend, generally what I say is spend half of what you make. So try to figure out how much money you're making and then spend half of that much. But maybe it's a little bit difficult to pay attention and suss out how much money you're actually making. I could use the world. I could go 35 bucks. Let's go 35. Maybe we just reroll down to 20 bucks. $20 rerolls. Go next. All right, so here I could use DNA, but I don't have any purple seals. Rebate on 10s. Let's just get rid of the bean. So rebate on 10s. Start by discarding. Could copy polychrome if we want. I want to go for king, so I'm going to discard. I can copy the purple. All right, discard the 10. I have death, I have kings. I can play the queen for money. 6, I can hang him. 9, 10, I can hang him. Blue seal, I might be able to hang him. 6 and 9. Get rid of 1 blue seal. Maybe. Maybe I hang one but not the other. Maybe I don't need to hang him at all. Maybe I just do death. Maybe I want to play the 9 for the money. Yeah, maybe it's worthwhile to... I'm going to use death on purple. That's a key detail here, is you want to get as many purple seals as you can before anything else. And then you can always leverage the purple seals to make other stuff happen. Whatever it is that you need to happen, you can make it happen. Maybe world is not useless. All right, copy the arrowhead. Now my flush 5 is a little bit stronger, so I'm going to copy the golden ticket instead of copying the arrowhead. Would not have one shot, but calculated. Okay, so that's kind of what the first 8 antes look like. Basically, ante 1, ante 2, you're looking for a chips joker. You're looking for banner. You're looking for blue joker. You're looking for the gelato. Some kind of chip joker. Odd Todd is good. Scary face is best. Once you have a chips joker, then the next phase is going to be enabling your 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind, because the planet cards are so strong, you can win with just the planet cards, just the 4 of a kind. Use all of your joker slots for money. Later on, you want to switch to the flush 5. Flush 5 because it scales faster than 4 of a kind. It does more than the 4 of a kind. Eventually, if you do get the idol, flush 5, you play an extra 5th card. The extra 5th card is going to score more points compared to doing the 4 of a kind. So we do want to start on 4 of a kind, skip 5 of a kind, never do 5 of a kind. 5 of a kind has the same scaling as 4 of a kind, but 4 of a kind is easier to play. So you get the same amount of points, but you play the one that's easier to play. Flush 5, you have 5 cards, so you can trigger Scary Face. You can also trigger Arrowhead. Go next. Now, we do want to homogenize the deck. So we want to get as many purple seals as we can. Use the purple seals to get strength cards to turn these into purple kings. And then mail-in rebate will be a little bit easier to use once we strength up those purples. Really awkward, really weird. Haven't gotten a strength card. Boss has no repeat hand types. That's not a problem. Magic Trick is useful at this stage. If I get a death card, Magic Trick gives me something to use death on. Don't forget we have an extra joker slot. Got an extra joker slot from Ectoplasm, gives us the 1 negative. We need 1 negative for this run overall. We did get a couple offers to get a voucher skip, but we didn't have any colas yet. Now we have the money where we can reasonably reroll and try to find colas. Still looking for a red seal eventually, but no rush. Don't need Sun, don't need Mars anymore. Take Eris. We want to get the flush 5 again to the point where we don't need the Arrowhead. Okay. Fool. I want to use the Fool to copy the Hungman. If I have DNA, then I feel good about removing cards from the deck. Maybe copying a strength card would be even better if I could, but I don't have that. All right. So 10 and 8, we can hang them. I could use death here. I could wait on the death card. Hang them first, death later. Go next. Looking for strength. Temperance gives me 35. We go Emperor. Parking, nope. Negative misprint is okay, I guess. Probably I spent too much reroll money there. All right. Now that I have the blue seal king, I don't need the blue seal 9s. I can turn this 9 into purple. When I discard, let's discard these 2 jacks and a queen. I want to keep the queen to turn it into money with my golden ticket. I could make a gold 10. I'm going to decline. We did use death, and so I have a chance of getting death here from a fool card. I can discard 3 jacks. I could use DNA first to make more jacks. Just looking for strength. All right, 1, 2. I get death. So I don't want to use death on the Jack of Diamonds. I'm going to wait for the other Jack. Here I can play the 3 queens for the money. All right. I could use death here on the Jack. I could wait on the death card. Play a pair of jacks. I'd like to use death on one of my 10s. Oh well. I think using it on the 9s or using on the... There we go. 2 more jacks in the deck, so maybe I play the 1 queen first. Play the money. Then get the rebate value. I miss having the bean. I can safely spin the wheel here. There's nothing that I care about hitting. Foil DNA is fine. Alright, don't need the 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the flush 5 is safe if we only need 200,000 points. Let's go ahead and ship it. Yeah, so these are the three main ways that you make money. Number one is purple seals. Purple seals, you can make money without any joker slots, so purple seal is very important. Number two, mail-in rebate. Mail-in rebate is something that you can copy with blueprints and brainstorms. And so once you homogenize the deck, then mail-in rebate gives you $25 per discard per copy. So if you have blueprint plus mail-in rebate, that's $50 per discard, and then so on. It escalates. The third way you make money is with the golden ticket, especially once you get the red seal, because red seal can re-trigger the ticket. Then you get $8 per activation. All right, we want to take the voucher after the big blind. We want to open these celestial packs. We can reroll furs. Looking for tarot cards. All right. We can get Eris. Keep taking Eris. And then Plutonium as a backup. Will I can hold on to. What does this Luchador do for me? Boss has no repeat hand types. Okay, yeah. I guess that could get a little bit awkward if we're trying to play high card. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I'm supposed to take the tower and turn some stuff into stone for the rebate. I'm still just looking for strength. I might probably be willing to use Fool to copy strength because it's that important to me right now. Could take the extra hand size instead of the drunkard extra discard. Do I need this DNA? Do I have enough purple? I think I have enough purple. I actually don't need DNA anymore. So let's go take a troubadour. No strength, but we can get death. We can make jacks all day. Let's go next. All right, so here's death number 1. I can turn a jack. I can save the jack. Yeah, turning it into purple's fine. It needs to become purple eventually anyway. We can play 3 queens for money first. We don't have as many hands because we picked up the troubadour. All right, for the mail-in rebate, we discard the polychrome jack. No magician. We want to turn everything into gold. So that's another point for the setup phase is you want to make as much gold as you can. Midas Mask, of course, helps with that, but there are other ways to make a bunch of gold. Once you get one purple seal that's gold, then you can just spam copies of that. Not going to take the world here. I can discard 2 jacks. Keep the 10 in case I get death or a hung man. So we can hang the 10. We can discard the jacks. Wool for the hung man, or we can go temperance. I'm going to go money this time. I can play queens. The golden ticket. I can discard 2 jacks. I can play a jack for the golden ticket, and then I can discard more jacks, presumably. I can play 2 jacks and then discard 3 jacks. I think that's what I want to do. All right, rebate. Discard all the jacks. Bummer. Take a hermit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush 5. I wasn't paying attention to how much I'm scoring, so I will copy the Chad. The Chad can re-trigger the arrowhead and then also can re-trigger the golden ticket. If you want full money, you copy the golden ticket. If you want full points, you copy the arrowhead. Chad is a little bit in between. All right, rebate's still on jacks. That makes sense since I have a lot of jacks. There's that DNA again. Huh. Celestial pack, take an Eris card. Boss has no repeat hand types. Still looking for a red seal. Okay. Ooh, we can hold on to. What's next? I could take the Chad now take the photograph instead of the arrowhead. That seems potent. I forgot to use my judgment. I could use Fool to copy Hermit. I could save the Fool to copy Strength. Maybe. I'll just use the Hermit. Bummer. Business card gives me money. Do I have room? Do I keep Drunkard? Drunkard gives me more rebate money, so I guess we don't do that. Could go Burglar here, but I want to do the purple seals for the tarot cards. Don't need Dusk. Could take Mime as a source of money. Mime is okay. It's not as good without the Baron. We could go Idol. I do want the Idol eventually. I think now is an okay enough time to take it. I could take the Idol instead of the Troubadour. I could take the Idol instead of the Drunkard. I think I want to get rid of the Drunkard. Alright. So basically the Idol will flip-flop between my Jacks of Spades and my Kings of Spades. So Idol is basically just a photograph. It just triggers on whatever the first thing is. Fool for Judgment, or we can hang them. I do want the Magic Trick. If I'm going to be removing all these cards from the deck, Magic Trick allows me to add them back in. Alright. I have rebate on Jacks. I could remove Queens if the Queens are not being cooperative. That feels weird, but maybe. Maybe let's start with 2-pair. This should be fine. I could play a flush. I want to win with Jacks, so I'll play the flush. Okay, I played the flush. I can play probably not 4 of a kind. Probably I don't want to play anything that leads with Jacks because the Idol's too strong. Maybe we don't hang them. Maybe I actually don't do the Fool here because I want to try to get Strength. Discard Jacks. Oops, my bad. Cut that out. There we go. I can use Death. I could just generically make more Kings the hard way. That feels bad. Oh well. Now I can play 2-pair for money. How many Jacks do I have? I have enough Jacks. Okay, I can play... Use my Death. I probably want to use my Death on the 10, but I already have Jacks in my hand right now. I could play... Just play a pair of Jacks for money. I can play 3 of a kind. Kings. I can turn a Queen into a Jack. Discard the diamonds. Alright, Fool gives me death. I can play 3 of a kind kings. Alright, I acknowledge this part is a little bit tedious, but I'm trying to get as much money as I can. It's a little bit tricky. So, I can discard 2 jacks. I can use death to make another jack, right? I don't need the moon. Go death. And now if I play the flush 5 with the photograph and the idol and the Chad, I'm going to copy the ticket for the money. Go ahead and ship it. All right. Idol says Jack of Spades. We get overstock, that's great. Rebate on kings, that's fine. Ace, don't want the ace. So, still looking for strength. Where are all the strength cards? Don't I have the tarot merchant? I don't have the tarot merchant yet. That's the problem. All right, skip tags wise, there is a voucher tag, but we don't have enough double tags. Am I interested in skipping for a voucher right now? We could do it in the future. I really just need to get my purple seals into kings. And then we're really making money, but this is so miserable. There's strength. All right, jacks, strength. Death is fine. Maybe I use death to make another king. All right. Wheel, no. All right, so I'm looking for another strength card. Maybe I'm not supposed to use death in case I get a fool to copy the strength. Okay. Maybe I need Cartomancer instead of a drunkard. Are we there? Are we that desperate? Seems kind of desperate. Maybe I don't need the photograph and the idol. Go next. 2 vouchers? Nah. Alright. I have this jack, I have another jack to turn into spades, but that's it. Rebate on kings. So we discard kings. We play queens for money. Oh yeah, I guess, sorry, we should discard some jacks. All right, discard 1 king, 2 jacks. Hermit, yes. Hungman, no. Discard 1 king, 2 jacks. Temperance, yes. Chariot, no. Discard 1 king, 2 jacks. Okay. I want to draw my queens and then use my strength. Okay, how do we set that up? We can play a king. We can play a pair of jacks. I can play 2 jacks like this. Two more jacks. I have 2 more jacks in the deck, so I can play 2 jacks. Alright, I can play a king, I can play a queen. I can draw 2 cards. The nightmare's over. Queens are now kings. The deck is now split. I don't need to copy the idol. Let's copy the golden ticket for the money and ship it. Alright, now we no longer use death cards, or sorry, we no longer use strength. The jacks are not going to turn into kings. Now we only use death. Okay, standard pack. Purple 10. Nope. Still looking for a red seal. Sorry, I was supposed to reroll for tarot cards before opening the booster pack. Wheel is okay. Holographic photo is okay. Now do I want the drunkard instead of the cartomancer? Rebate on kings. Now do I want DNA? I can start making those purple kings? Maybe. Maybe DNA is not unreasonable here. Sorry, what's the boss? Boss has no discards, that's fine. Well, we lose money, which is a little bit annoying. The ideal time for the voucher skip, by the way, the voucher skip, you want to get it in maybe ante 14 or higher, maybe ante 14 to 20. That's the best time. Eris. At some point, we don't need to take any more of those. Rerolls are getting a little bit expensive. 30 bucks. All right, that's enough. Go next. All right. Now, I want to copy my purple kings. I can discard here first. Okay. All right. Queen turns into a king. Copy it with the DNA. Okay. High card wins. So I could probably just discard the kings then. Let's play 4 jacks for money. Is that gonna be too much? Not too much. Okay, almost, but rebate on kings. I can discard 2 kings. World, I guess I technically have a jack I could use it on. Alright. Golden ticket on 3 jacks. Okay. Golden ticket on 2 jacks. I could discard. Alright, my understanding is the deck is 100% kings of spades, jacks of spades. There's a queen in the middle. Bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the golden ticket and ship it. Alright. Idol gives us plenty of points. Idol's still on king of spades. We can get a showman. Showman is great. Showman maybe replaces maybe replaces DNA. All right. We could get mail-in rebate. I want to do that, but this boss does make it so I can't discard, so maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe we take it now. Burn Joker. All right. Temperance is 40 bucks. Probably worth it to take a king because king is an extra king of spades that I can discard for my mail-in rebate. Yeah, here's where the magic trick voucher really shines. Being able to just add kings from the shop. Don't need world anymore. We could get a brainstorm. We could get a golden ticket. All right, so for this round, we get rid of the rebate. We can always get the rebate again later. Take a brainstorm. So brainstorm, blueprint. Probably we're in the business of copying the golden ticket. Okay, there's a cola. To take cola, we get rid of golden ticket. We could get another idol, I guess. That's not necessary. I'm going to take Chad instead because Chad can retrigger my golden ticket. Sun, nope. All right, so now we're fully online. Now we're at the point where we make hundreds of dollars per round. We do enough rerolls. We have the double overstock. We can get more colas. And so for antes 10 through 13, get as many colas as we can, and then voucher skip sometime in the future. So let's go next. All right, against this boss, idol's on king of spades. So with the retriggers, we have two Chads here. Go flush 5 with the jacks. Skip it. Oh, I'm not able to get rid of this queen. That queen's stinky. All right, I can play 4 jacks. I can throw away the queen. All right, I can play 1 king. I can play 2 kings. I am concerned about the high card being too much. Let's play the jack as a solo. I think with the 2 Chads, the idol is too much. So I'm just going to play solos here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did say the goal right now is to get as many colas as we can, generate as much money as we can. Generating money also involves getting as many blueprints and brainstorms as we can, so the showman helps with that. Plenty of points from the idol. Don't need the Baron yet. Blow up voucher we can get out of the way. Alright, boss gonna debuff my hearts. That's fine. Idol's on king of spades. Okay. So, mega standard pack looking for king of spades. Polychrome jack we don't need. Some cards are also okay. Alright. Before we go Arcana, let's reroll for some tarot cards. I could use the Hungman to remove my jacks now. That's a king, but it's not king of spades. I do have the idol, so I do want to be slightly careful. Don't need the Chad. Maybe don't need the Hungman. There's DNA again. So I could flood the deck with kings, and then that will make it easier to set up the idol, maybe? Maybe. Not yet. Burglar, nope. Could take another golden ticket. I don't need. Could take an emperor here instead of the hung man. So if I want, I could hang a bunch of jacks. I will lose a lot of money. I won't get as much golden ticket money, so maybe we don't do that. We can be patient here. We actually don't need the hung man. Let's go emperor. Death is what we want. Always we want death. Photograph. If the idol, for whatever reason, becomes disabled for one round, you can always make a glass card and retrigger the chads. Or you can reroll for a photograph. Go next. Alright, I want to turn my queen into a king. I want to play all the jacks for money. Play the jacks. There's the queen. I can turn into a king. I can discard 2 kings. Take a hermit. Discard 2 more kings. Take a hermit. Strength is not viable. Ignore strength. Okay. I can play the jacks for money. Anyway, I said this before. The short version is gold cards and mail-in rebate. Those are the sources of money. I can discard this king. I could discard this jack. We can get purple. I have enough kings in the deck. I don't need this many kings. Maybe I discard like that. Alright, play the 4 jacks. Draw 4 cards. Play the 5 of kind kings. Devil. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the idol and the 2 chads, we already know this is enough, so let's copy the golden ticket. It won't be enough next ante, but it is enough for this ante. Alright, idol on king of spades. We're getting there. Looking for death cards, looking for fool. Looking for... we have a red seal ace. Red seal ace would be quite a journey to get to a king. I think we can get there faster another way. Okay. We can take another brainstorm to replace the Chad. There's a fool. I could use it for Eris. I think we save the fool. Alright. Is it worth it to go gift card? Maybe it's too late for the gift card. I think we have enough sell value. I'm looking for death, which I can copy with the fool. There's a cola. So if I want to do cola, I don't need the Chad. Okay. I can take temperance. I could use fool to copy temperance. I think maybe death right now is more important. Death is worth 50 bucks. That seems sus. I'll take the money. I'll take the money. Okay. Strength, we said, is not really viable. Fool for temperance, sure. Looking for death. Alright, when you have the showman, what you should do is you should hold on to your temperances because showman allows them to spawn in the shop. We got a Chad here. We could take a bean. Don't need the photograph. I'm gonna save some money. Go next. Alright, idle on kings, which means we can play all of the jacks for money. Play the flush 5. With 5, it's better to copy the ticket than copying the Chad. Got it. Okay. I can play 3 jacks. I want to use the devil on my naked king. Maybe I'll just discard 2 purples. Strength, we said it's not going to happen. 2 purples. I don't want my jacks to get stuck as queens, is what I don't want to happen. Just going to rely on death. We can play the 3 jacks again. Alright. I can discard 1 king. I could try to play a pair of kings for money. I think we're in the clear. As far as I don't think this is going to be too much. Maybe could have played 3 actually. Alright, discard. I have 1 more king left. There it is. Sheridan Hierophant, we don't care about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copying the ticket. It really is slow and steady. Okay. Alright, looking for more kings of spades. Idols on jack of spades. There's a gold seal. Polychrome. Why we got so many aces? Why aces? Golden ticket? No. Mail-in rebate. So mail-in rebate is way easier than the golden ticket. I could try to do both. I think I'm gonna do mail-in rebate. Am I? It's just the golden ticket is more work, is why I want to do mail-in rebate, but I guess more work is more money, so let's do it. Chad, nope. King of spades, looking for death. Bummer. Alright, we skip and go next. Okay. So, idols on jacks. So if I want, I can discard a pair of jacks. Temperance is 47. Emperor. I have devil I could use. I could start turning jacks into stone, and then they won't get picked by the idol. I could play 3 kings here for the money. Save the devil for my naked king again. Alright, maybe not. Alright, just discard 2 purple. As soon as you get rid of it, you get the king. There we go. Gold. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chip it. And then just make sure we have enough jacks left. Alright. I can play another set of 5 kings. You could be interested in Sock and Buskin. Allows you to retrigger the golden ticket even more. If I discard these 2 jacks, I still have plenty more jacks. Great. Oh, I do actually need strength for the polychrome card. I forgot about that. I can play 2 kings for money. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put the polychrome card in the front for the Chad, and this should be enough. Without the polychrome card, it's a little bit short, but with the polychrome card, we're fine. Wait a second. I must have played the wrong hand or something before. All right, we got $1,000. We can check for skip tags. There's a negative tag. So now would not be a terrible time for a negative tag because we could get Baron, could get Mime, I could sell some stuff. I could get mail-in rebate. I could get a golden ticket. This is why, by the way. Okay, so the mid-game phase, we did the 4 of a kind build. We did the flush 5 build. Now the middle game, instead of doing the Baron right away, we do the idol in the mid game. So now, if I take a negative tag copied with the double tags here, I do have an opportunity to get a negative Baron. That's possible. Wouldn't be possible if I was holding on to a Baron. The Showman does enable us to get repeats, so we could use the Showman to try to get a negative Blueprint or Brainstorm. I think the voucher, the extra reroll, boss reroll voucher is more important, so I think I'm not going to take a negative here. Save in case we get a... Still going for the voucher tag in the future. We do have a lot of time on the clock. The idol does a lot of scoring for us. Idol is now Jack of Spades. That's okay. I could take the Seltzer instead of the Chad. It would not last very long, but it would be a lot of money. That's okay, we can always replace it. We got reroll money. And this is the important thing. This is the important thing about this type of run. It's just careful management of your early game resources, and now we can do somewhat silly stuff right now with our money. Golden ticket we don't need. I said I wasn't interested in strength before, but I changed my mind. I do have that polychrome card that I forgot about that we never get to see. Alright, I'm not going to hang him, but I could stone a Jack. We can get a negative popcorn. Look at that, we got a natural negative. Temperance gives me 50. I can stone a Jack. Yep. Maybe I save the tower. Save the tower for the polychrome card. Probably better. Alright, I need to stop spending money. Let's go next. Alright. So if I play kings, if I want to maximize the amount of money, I go Blueprint on Sock and Buskin, I go Brainstorms on Ticket. That maximizes money. Okay. Polychrome, I'm going to turn into stone. Okay, so we know what that is. That's a Jack of Spades. I need to use strength twice. Discard 2 purple. No on the hung man. Discard 2 more purple. I can play 4 kings for money. All right, we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do this. We're going to, let's go here. Let's go speed up the animations. So I'm using a mod. The mod is called Saturn. Saturn allows me to speed up the animations. It doesn't, of course, affect the gameplay. It just makes it faster, less tedious for me playing and for you watching. We can discard 2 jacks and we still got 6 left. Use a hermit. Use a priestess. Alright, if I discard 2 jacks here, I still have 5 more jacks. I could stone another jack, knowing that I have more jacks in the deck. Chariot, devil, okay. So now, play the kings and the stone cards for money. We can go even faster than this, but this should be fast enough for a little while. I can play 2 kings for money. I can finish with the jacks. We got idle on jacks. Alright, I'm going to go blueprint on sock and buskin. So a little bit of retriggers on the idle, but not maximum retriggers. I'm going to go for maximum golden ticket money. 600 million is not that big compared to the idle. E12, see, no problem. Okay, 1,300 bucks. We can take the plutonium. We can take temperance. We can reroll for death. Right? We could take a brainstorm here. So, I mean, yes, but how about we get rid of sock and buskin? Cool. I'll do a little bit more re-rolling. There's mail-in rebate on kings, idols on kings. I have 15 kings, 12 jacks. Okay. We could get a blueprint. So, are we at the point where we don't need the showman anymore? I think the answer is yes. Don't need the showman anymore. Alright. Now we got 2 blueprints, 3 brainstorms. That's enough unless we get ectoplasm. And if we get ectoplasm, probably we don't take it unless we get the hand size vouchers. Alright. Sock my buskin. If you need points, you take sock and buskin. Since we don't need points, we just re-roll. Still looking for death. I feel like I say that frequently, where if you need points, you do this thing, and because we don't need points, we don't do the thing. I mean, that's the name of the game. That's every game of Balatro. How much value can you grind out before you reach your limit? So here we can take a cola, and then here's where the interesting pivot happens. So I have enough money, I can reroll to find another common money generator. It could be golden ticket, it could be mail-in rebate, it could be reserved parking. It could be the business card. We'll take anything, right? Well, maybe not a golden joker. Could take a baron here. I'm not gonna take the baron because I still score more with the idol. We can get the baron later. So, no baron right now? Trust me. I'm a doctor. Alright. Strength. Are we doing strength? Are we going to accidentally hit queens? Is that going to be stressful? Maybe we don't do the strength. Alright, since we hit the golden ticket, we go next. It's a shame we don't have the red seals, but it's okay. King is on... Sorry. Idol's on King of Spades. So I can discard these 2. I can play the jacks. For the money, copy the golden ticket. Blueprints, brainstorms. We can discard 2 kings. Maybe I should discard more kings than that. Maybe I can play 4 kings for money and still have kings left over. Yeah, that seems reasonable. we can discard king and a stone card. World doesn't matter. Sun doesn't matter. We could play 5 jacks for the money. Okay. Kings, we can discard. I can play 2 jacks. I can play 2 pair kings and jacks. That gives me 3 kings left over. Play 2 pair for the money. Okay, I can discard a jack. I get a world. Bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, how many idols do you want? 1, 2, this many? Just for science here, we'll do the idol with 2 blueprints and then 3 brainstorms. Popcorn. Ship it. Anyway, that's E21. E21 means if we look at the collection area, we look at the blind sizes, we can go all the way through ante 16 with just the idol. No Baron, no Mime, no Slack and Buskin, no retriggers, no Red Seal, just the idol. And so now with this slot, with the golden ticket slot, if we see Cola, we drop this, we replace it with Cola. Then we reroll to find some kind of common money generator. Could be golden ticket, could be mail-in rebate, could be any common that gives us money. And this is what allows us to get as many colas as we can from ante 12 to ante 16. That's a lot of rounds. That's a lot of colas. Half of the money we spend on re-rolling for colas, half the money we save so that we have money for the end game. The end game, we do have to spend a lot of money re-rolling, and it happens at a time when we no longer have the ability to make money. So we make the money in the early game, we save it to spend it in the future. That's the plan. I mean, that's the whole thing. At some point, I do probably stop taking those planet cards. What was the boss? Boss says decrease level of poker hand. That is awkward. I think we'll get over it. Idol says King of Spades. Working on it. Tower helps. Turning stuff into stone helps. We don't earn a crazy amount of money, so let's not be too aggressive with the rerolling. There's another Baron that we don't need. I really want the Tarot Merchant. I really just want more Tarot cards. There's Strength for my Stone card. I will strength the Polychrome, but leave the other one alone. Strength. So now that's a queen. Under the hood, it's a queen. Eris. Stop spending, stop re-rolling. Take a death card. I can make another king, but it's not a very good king, but maybe it's a good enough king. All right. Go next. So I can play 4 of a kind jacks. D-level the 4 of a kind is okay. I don't want to play the 5 of a kind. I can discard 2 purple. I can use Devil on the 1 king. I could play 4 of a kind kings. I can play another 4 of a kind kings. I can discard 1 king, 1 purple. No, let's play the 4 of a kind. Sorry if you can hear the train noise outside. We can play 4 more kings, and then I have 5 kings left. That's it. Play the 4 of a kind. Alright, so doing well on the golden ticket. Discard 2 purples. Discard 2 purple. Temperance, yes. Hungman, no. Discard purple. Temperance, yes, for 50 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the idol. Looking for a red seal. Alright. This could be it. Spectral pack, 1 in 4 chance for us to get our red seal. Boss here says play only one hand type. Annoying, but we probably just play the flush 5. So I still have my idol on King of Spades. I have 17 kings, I only have 10 jacks. Okay. Before we go spectral pack, let's do a little re-rolling. That man, don't need justice. I don't remember how much we score, but I know it's enough, so. Do I want rebate instead of golden ticket? No, not right now. I just want cola. King of Spades. Emperor. All right. Still looking for death. We got death, we got strength. Okay, so we take both of these. We go spectral pack. Okay, this is now a king under here. Okay, I could go gold seal. For money, I could go purple seal. I could go death. Death here, I guess purple instead of gold. Yeah, purple. Now I need a devil card. Eris. No devil. Alright, that's okay. Alright. Go next. Golden ticket on, let's say, jacks. I can discard 2 purple. I need a crystal ball. I need an omen globe. I can play 4 kings for money. That's going to be the pattern. Play 4 at a time. I can play 4 jacks for money. I can discard purple. I can go gold on this king. I can go gold on this king. Yes. Now what? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play the full flush 5. And it won't be too much. I can discard 2 purple. 2 more purple. Alright. So 4 kings in the deck, right? So if I play 2 pair, that's legit. And then for the final hand, we'll do the idol. Popcorn, I'll sell it for $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. That's it. I can take another stone card. That gives me something else I can use death on, potentially. Working my way through the jacks. I could use strength on the stones. Seems like too much work. Idol is on king. Okay. Hermit. Nope. Stick with the golden ticket. Do I start hanging them? Maybe? Maybe I'm at that point. Maybe it's worth it. I could be convinced. Invisible Joker we don't need. We already have enough blueprints and brainstorms. Okay. Power or Emperor? I guess Emperor is fine. I'm looking for Death. Bummer. Okay. Go next. Play 5 kings for money. Play 4 kings. Maybe discard 2 jacks first. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Okay. 2 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 kings left. That's fine. Discard 2. I've seen a lot of strength cards. Takes 2 strength to turn a jack into a king. Okay. I can play... I can discard 2 kings. Temperance, yes. Death on the polychrome. Alright. 3 kings left in the deck. So I can play 4 kings. For money. I can play all of the jacks. I guess all of the jacks is just 1 jack. Copy the idol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Idol still on King of Spades. Red Seal 2. It is late enough. I should just do it. I complained before about the Red Seal Ace. I should just do it. Alright, we can take a colon, says golden ticket. Could take a Baron. I'm not going to take the Baron. There is a small chance that a negative Baron shows up. Ooh. That could be exciting. Yeah, that's another point too. A reason to not take the Baron, not take the Mime earlier on is so that you have the possibility of getting a negative version later. Seems like it could be useful. Could take the Seltzer. We just pick up the golden ticket, no problem. Okay, what else? Probably since I already have Death and Fool upstairs, probably we should stop re-rolling. Okay, so I want to override the jacks as fast as possible. So we'll just go Death here. We can play 5 of a kind. Flush 5, play only 1 hand type. Okay. I can discard 2 jacks. I can play, well, I gotta discard a jack, stone the 2. Okay, so I need to remember that the red seal is a 2 of clubs. I also need to count my kings. 2 of clubs. Maybe I should write it down. 2 of clubs. Give me strength. Now it's a 3 of clubs. Okay. I can play these kings. I can discard jacks. If I play these kings, I only have 3 kings left. So I guess I will discard. I have the devil. I have death. So let's do this. I can play 4, I can draw 4. I can turn the jack into a king. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. That's E22. Idle on king of spades. Okay, so now we have 5 jacks. That's it. We can go back in time. Boss says all face cards are debuffed. We have the boss reroll voucher. Great. Sorry, what was the last tarot card we used? We used death, so I'm not going to open the celestial pack yet. I'm going to look for a fool. I would really like a crystal ball. Is it mail-in rebate time? Is it a golden ticket time? Yeah, I think it's mail-in rebate time. Great. Makes things easier for me, like way easier for me. Golden ticket is better when you have red seals. We don't have the red seal yet. We can go Emperor here. In that case, let's go Arcana. So stone the jack to get rid of the jack. Emperor, World and Lovers doesn't matter. Maybe World matters. I can use it on the red seal. Okay. Take another king of spades. I could spin the wheel, I guess. Skip tags, I'm not interested in. Okay, we can get, I don't know, Hermit. We can go Mime, we don't need. Temperance is 50 bucks. There's a strength card, so now I don't need the devil right away. I can take strength. I can use fool for temperance. I can use fool for strength. Fool for temperance is okay. All right, let's go turn that 3 into a 4. Let's go next. All right, rebate on kings. Holding my strength. Rebate on kings. Idle on kings. Let's be careful. So this 3 is now a 4. Use the Hermit. Discard kings. And a jack, I guess. There's nothing I can turn into gold. Okay, I've got 8 kings in the deck, so I could discard all these kings. Yep. Hermit, Lovers. Alright, a little bit unfortunate we still have 4 jacks left, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could dig for another gold card. It matters slightly. That's like extra couple bucks. Ship it. Okay. Celestial Pack's fine. Before we go Arcana, we do a little bit more re-rolling. So I have Death. I have the Hung Man. Maybe we should hang the jacks. With 35 cards in the deck, we could probably afford it. We can hang them. Let's go Arcana. There's a Fool. Jack, I can hang him, or I could just use Death. Let's use Death. Fool to copy. Fool. I've got Death plus Fool. I've got... Probably we reroll the boss. Polychrome. Here I'm just looking for cola. Still. Don't need a showman. Go next. Alright. This red seal is a 4. Discard 5 kings. This red seal is a 5. Discard 5 kings. This red seal is a 6. I can play the stones so that I can save my discards for kings. I can now discard kings. I said this is a 6. Now it's a 7. I can stone the jack. Now the idol is done. Now it's all kings. I said that's a 7. Starting to doubt if I counted that correctly. Fool for an emperor. Alright. Let's go draw our kings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot to reroll the boss. I wanted to reroll the boss before starting the round, and then that way I could get more information. Sock and Busk in here we don't need. Emperor. Sure. I'll take Temperance. Let's go back in time. Got 3,000 bucks. Take a strength card. Take some plutonium. Looking for more cola? There's a death card. Alright, what's in here? Death for the stone. Sure. Technically, I still need to turn my stones into spades, so let's work on that. Don't need the tower anymore. Don't need the hung man. There's a cola. We can get rid of the rebate. Could take a photograph. What else? There's a world. Okay. I'm looking for a source of money. Not a credit card. I could take death. King, no. Sock and Buskin, no. Could take a free roll here. There's the rebate. Alright, go next. So this boss, extra large. Maybe not a problem. Okay. Death here. Save my strength. Use the strength. Guess we'll save it. Let's get that red seal out of the way. Temperance gives me 50. Most of my money comes from the mail-in rebate, so I don't have to worry about getting money from the purple seals. Alright, I have 6 kings in the deck. Let's play some kings. Should be fine. This, I said it was a 7, and now I'm saying it's an 8. Maybe. Draw more gold. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the item. Polychrome scores a little bit more, but basically we're in the E21 range. We get the boss reroll voucher. Okay, so we have boss reroll, we have antimatter. I could want a little bit more time travel, I could want extra hand size. At this point, the extra hand size is not super important, but it is nice. I would still take a voucher skip. All right, so now we're immune to bosses. Now I mean, it's E13 right now. All right. I have a red seal, which I think is an 8. I can pick up a fool. I can get rid of the world. Okay. Golden ticket or rebate? I think I still do rebate because it's just easier for me. Okay. Bean we don't need. Blast we don't need. I might end up using the fool twice, and that's okay. Okay, there's a showman that we don't need because we already have enough blueprints and brainstorms. You just need 5. 5 is enough. 1 negative is enough. I could go death here instead of strength. So death, because of the rebate, actually gives us like 60 bucks. No, 30 bucks. Play only 1 hand. That's rude. First hand face down. We could probably, that's fine. Spade cards debuffed. Face down after played. That's fine. Okay, so I want to discard until I find my stone cards. This part's easy. All right. Death, and then fool, and then don't need the wheel. All right, this one I know is clubs and it's kind of annoying me, so I'll get rid of the foil. Now I just have the 1 clubs. All right, get the idol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chip it. Polychrome helps a little, but not that much. So without Polychrome, it's E21. With the Polychrome, it's E23. Okay. The last card we used was Death. World. Might take the world. I'm going to turn this red seal into a queen, and then I'm going to get... there's going to be a standard pack that gives me a red seal king, I bet you. After I do all that work. Bummer. Alright. We get Eris, we get Hermit. Strength. Okay, I can use death here. Make another shiny king. Great. Looking for a fool. Looking for cola. Looking for save some money for later. Saving the world for that red seal so I can turn it from clubs into spades. So now spades. Now a 9, I believe. Let's play the stone cards to get rid of them. Discard. Alright. Priestess we don't care about. Emperor gives me Hermit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okie dokie. Get rid of the stone card. Copy the item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 9. Queen of Spades. Nope. We said the boss was fine. Face down after played is fine. Strength, maybe. Hungman, no. Hermit. Empress, Chariot, Cola. We can get rid of the Malin rebate. Reroll for another money generator. Like. Take a King of Spades. Oh, that was a negative halvesies we could have taken. Could take a Showman here, but we don't need it. Could go Temperance. This is not the place to use Death. Go Arcana. Flip another king. Alright. Temperance. Judgment? Bean is okay. Sorry, getting a little bit expensive. Faceless Joker does the thing. It's fine. Alright. So 3 at a time. Oh, I probably should discard 5 anyway. Bummer. So I didn't get my stone card. Oh well. Alright, the last thing I remember the red seal was a 9. We could do better than Faceless Joker. No voucher tag. I will take another King of Spades. I don't take a purple jack. Alright, there's the Malin rebate, no problem. Looking for more cola. We could take DNA. I do want that. Do I want it now? I'm not ready to start adding cards to the deck. That's another thing that we want to do. Okay, so we want to do the cola phase where we try to get all the double tags. After we do the cola phase, we pick up the Baron. After we pick up the Baron, then we pick up the DNA. So DNA is a later operation that we want to do. Like I said, this run has a lot of twists and turns. It has a lot of intricate pacing. Sort of judging when to take different actions, when to pivot in different ways, so we can maximize value at each stage. Fool for Hermit. Maybe I should just use Fool for Strength, actually. This Fool I'll use for Strength. Let's go next. Alright. Rebate on Kings. Okay, give me that red seal. So I said this was 9, now 10, now Jack. Okay. Death. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the idol. Alright, I've got a jack under there, so we should be able to flip it soon. Okay, spectral pack. I'm looking for a red seal. 1 in 4 chance to get deja vu. Maybe let's reroll for tarot cards first. There's death and strength. Alright. I'll go celestial pack. I don't need Mars. Oh well. Didn't get a red seal. Ankh we can't use. Hex we can't use. I no longer have anything to use my strength on, so I could use, or so I use my death on. So I guess I'll use death here. Get more polychrome and then skip. Bummer. I could take a king of spades. Take some plutonium. Level 43 high card. There's a mime. I could use mime for money. No, that's okay. 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 Looking for a fool. I would be able to copy my strength. No fool. So go next. Gold. Discard. I have death, but I have no targets. I can go death here. I have temperance. Alright, so this is now a queen, presumably. Max out rebate money. Alright, fool for temperance. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the idol. Ship it. Okay. Standard pack, pass on the king. Spectral pack, let's reroll for tarot cards first. Tarot cards first. Hold on the fool. There's a death card. Sure, what's in here? We could get ectoplasm for an extra joker slot. That's bad for the purposes of trying to do the Baron plan. We can make up for it. If I just get an extra joker slot, okay, we get punished if it hits the idol. So currently I have blueprint, brainstorm, brainstorm. So 1 in 4 chance of hitting the idol, otherwise it's safe. I think I don't take this ectoplasm, but I would take an ectoplasm in the future if I did have a Baron. We don't need this. We don't need this ectoplasm. We just ectoplasm 1 is good enough to get the naneinf. So let's just... I'll use death here. I'm not going to use fool for death here. I'm going to use fool for temperance. Okay. Golden ticket. Burglar. Devil. Strength? Yeah, so what if we take the strength and go next? I don't want to do the serpent because the serpent doesn't allow me to discard 5 cards. Probably don't want to do the pillar because of the debuff. Face down cards is probably okay. Alright. Discard for the money? I think this is a queen. And then I use strength. Okay. Sun I don't want. Chariot. Okay. So this should be a king now. If it's not, I can use Fool for strength. We did it. We got a red seal. We did it. Now what? Now we discard it? Red seal allows us to score more points next ante if we need to score more points. We are getting to that. Maybe I saved the devil. Alright. Copy the idol. Ship it. 4,000 bucks in the bank. And 7 double tags. We can go back in time again. Yeah. I'm gonna reroll the boss first. When you go back in time, if you go to ante 15, then you can reroll the boss into an ante 15 boss rather than an ante 16 boss. Not gonna reroll. So we can go Buffoon Pack. There's a cola, we can get rid of the rebate. No voucher skip. So at this point, it is getting a little bit late. So if the voucher hasn't showed up yet, then maybe it's not going to show up. And so maybe I would be willing to take a negative skip. Skipping for a random negative, probably not worth it. Skipping for 10 negatives, we could probably make it worth it. Okay. Here, by the way, we need E21. We can do that even without polychrome, but we do have polychrome. So I have the bean. There's another cola. Plenty of money flowing in. I could try 6 cents as a source of the red seals and try to make red polychrome cards. Oh, what a hassle. DNA. So now that I have red seals, do I want to copy red seals? Maybe. I'm at least willing in the short term to do it. It does save me considerable effort, to be honest. I didn't get a money generator. That's okay. I'll stick with the DNA. DNA is fine. Fool gives me temperance. I want to save the devil. Use the devil on the red seal, right? Go next. Oh, I'm supposed to reroll the boss? Oh well. No on the Emperor? Alright. I can copy a red gold card if I want. I guess. Yeah, let's start making those. Discard 2 purple. I can use death. I can save death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have used blueprints and brainstorms to copy DNA. That was what we call a blunder. Let's do this. Let's use death to make more red seals. I have plenty of purple. Let's ship it. Now that I have 3 red seals on the deck, should be easier for me to draw them in the next round. Okay, so ante 16. Ante 16 is where you reach the point where maybe the idol is not enough on its own, but if you have red seals, now it's fine all of a sudden. We got more time. No stress. Don't need the Baron yet. Say what's going to happen though. With this DNA, I'm going to find something to replace it. Don't need Invisible Joker. I'm not going to take a generic King of Spades, I don't think. Yep, there's the cola. DNA comes back around, right? I fumbled the DNA, I'm very sad. Bummer. Fool, I can copy Death. Fool, I could use for money. Got a lot of... Alright, we can get the gold ticket. Alright, go next. So I want Violet Vessel because that's the easy one. I want Fool and Death. I want to copy Red Seals. Let's play 5 for the money. Okay, play 5 for the money. Alright, we can play another 5. Ooh, Polychrome, nice. I'm trying to save my discards because I don't want to use up the Fool and the Death card yet. Alright, here we go. Now we can go red, we can use the Fool, we can go red again, we can go discard purple 2 at a time. Fool gives me Death. Okay. I'm going to keep the red seals because the red seals give me extra golden ticket money at the end. I have more red seals if I discard these 3 purples. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the idol. Ship it. Man, it's taking me so long to get the red seals online. Just unlucky. Alright, now we're on E36. E36 means we can go maybe 2 more antes. We can go back in time here. Kings of Spades I should add to the deck. Manly Rebate or Golden Ticket? I think Golden Ticket is worth more now. Because I have red seals now. Okay. I do have the 1 steel card in the deck. Alright, so let's go Arcana. I can make a red seal. I can use Temperance. I can reroll for another Death card. Don't have room for the Seltzer. Stone, Bull, Eris. 30 bucks. Alright, so we'll keep 3,500 in the bank. Let's go next. Get ready for that ticket money. Alright, ship it. I should try to draw the red seals with the golden ticket because red seals with the golden ticket worth a lot more. I don't need the idol. Well, I don't need the red seals for the final hand. Let's do this. Let's try to set up like a semi-final hand. Do I have a steel card? I got rid of the steel card. Okay, so I don't need the devil. Emperor. Death I can use on purple. Fool I can use for death. I can turn non-seal into a red seal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the golden ticket. Ship it. Red seal doubles the money. Do the retriggers. I don't have Slug and Buskin, so best we could do. Alright, now we switch the idol. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Alright, E30, still plenty of time to switch to the Baron. Extra discard, nice. No skid tags I'm interested in. Boss is the same as before. We could go Buffoon Pack. There's DNA. I'm doing the golden ticket, so I'm not going to do DNA. Maybe I'm not supposed to open the Celestial Pack. Alright, death is fine. Plutonium. I feel like I need to remind folks, you know, what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is to Baron and Mime. I don't see any Baron and Mime. I've got Idol. That's because in the short term, Idol does more very easily. Single-handedly. That's the real charm of it. Allows us to generate more value, allows us to get more money. Kings of Spades are easy adds. It gives me a target for death. Now do I want to go mail-in rebate? Yeah. Okay. 30 bucks is expensive. Let's go next. Reroll the boss. Violet Vessel. Okay. Discard purple. I still don't have a crystal ball, which is a little bit disappointing. I could get rid of that blue seal at some point. Alright, I have death. I can use death now, or I can wait. Let's wait to see if I can draw my Naked King. Just like we drew it up. Yeah, purple into red. That's fine. Let's copy the idol. Alright, this is my best hand. This is the red seal hand. If you want to see, you know, maybe how many antes we can go with just the idol. This is without Slug and Buskin, by the way. So E40. That gives me 2 more antes on the clock. Alright. Plutonium. Golden ticket. Nope. There's a cola. Alright, golden ticket's back on the menu. There's a cola. Alright, we can hold the Fool. I misclicked, that's okay. It only cost me 50 bucks, that's fine. We Eris up to level 58. There's a golden ticket. Alright, golden ticket's out. We can pick up a cola. Goodbye, Chip. Strength? No. Hallucination, no. Do we want to spend a little bit more? Sure. Credit card. Ants. Ooh, we're getting... Some might say punished. I wouldn't say that. Fool for hermit or death? Hermit's fine. Business card is money. That's money. Go next. Alright, so we can use death on purple. We can play all these red seals. We can discard 2 purples. Discard 2 more purple. Hermit, temperance. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Was it worth re-rolling an extra, I don't know, 400 bucks? Who knows? That's not for me to decide. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Money? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Copy the idol. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the red seal. Ship it. Cool. Alright, get this business card out of here. We could do better. Mega standard pack. Gold seal 4. Nope. Maybe gold seal king is worth something. Took us a lot of work to get where we currently are. Alright, Faceless Joker is money. For now. Death. Fool for death. Or fool for... Alright, take a cola. Got the double tags going off the screen. Great. We get a golden ticket. We don't need to sock my buskin. Unless it's negative. We don't need the golden ticket. We take a cola. How many colas is this? To get off the screen, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 colas to reach the top of the screen. If you didn't know, now you know. We could take DNA. DNA is not terrible. DNA solves some logistical issues for us. Maybe we do that. Maybe we go golden ticket because it gives us money. Alright, go next. So I can go red seals for money. Ship it. I'd like to get up to 5,000 bucks before we get off of whatever this is that we're trying to do. We can discard 2 purple. Fool for death. We can discard 2 more purple. Fool for death. We can play 5. We'll get DNA eventually. Trust. Discard 2 purple. Temperance is 50. Discard 2 purple. Okay. Stinky chariot. Let's play not the red seals here. I just want to make sure I have enough kings for the final hand. Have enough red kings for the final hand. Yeah, that should be enough. Copy the idol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 16 vouchers, by the way, so once you have 16 double tags, then you just get every voucher, and you can pick and choose which ones you want. You can't get the tier 2 vouchers until you get the tier 1 vouchers, so if a crystal ball happens, you can't get the omen globe, you just get the crystal ball. Extra hand size. Okay. There's a negative tag. I think we do it. I think we take the negative here. I think we're good on vouchers. We already have the boss reroll. We already have antimatter. We already have overstock. Extra hand size is nice, but we can get it later. We can get it eventually. I think we take the negative. So, plan A is you use the double tags to get vouchers, okay? If you get the vouchers, then you don't need to do that. Okay, so plan B, or maybe you do an early voucher skip in like ante 13 or 14 or something like that, and you have more colas later. Then the second thing that you use your double tags for, use it for negatives. And assuming that we get it early enough, like here, I can score with just the idol. And so if I get a bunch of negatives, I have a chance of getting a negative mime. I have a chance of getting a negative baron. I don't have the showman, so I'm not going to get a negative blueprint or brainstorm, but that's okay. I don't need those to be negative. Common jokers as negatives, negative golden ticket, negative mail-in rebate, are really good because later on I need to sell my money-making jokers in order to get points, in order to get the scoring jokers. And so having a negative of a money joker is insanely powerful. We already demonstrated kind of the limitation here, selling the moneymaker in order to buy all the colas, but anyway. Number 3 thing that you can use, let's say you don't get the negative tag, let's say you don't get the voucher skip, let's say you're getting desperate. You can skip for a spectral pack and use the spectral pack to get ectoplasm, if you need ectoplasm. You need at least 1 negative. In order to get the naneinf, you need at least 1 negative, whether it's 1 ectoplasm or 1 natural negative, or a negative skip. If it is a negative skip, you need to make sure that it's a relevant negative, and not just any negative. Alright, so here we could take the 4 Fienders. Any negatives that we have won't be repeated in the shop. So the more negative commons that we have, the easier it is for us to get a money-making common, which is good. Fool. There's a showman. So you could take the showman and try to get a negative blueprint or brainstorm. That would be it. It would be only blueprint or brainstorm. I don't think that's worth it. And I don't need the DNA. I would like to get more cola. I might be willing to spend a little bit more than we usually spend. I could take the mime now. No. I don't need it yet. I don't need it yet. There's another cola. Take the cola. Go bean. Take death. Go arcana. So red seal here. Red seal again. And skip. All right. Extra discard I don't need. I could take a Faceless Joker as a source of money. Not a very good one, but oh well. Showman, no. There's a golden ticket. That's the ticket. Go next. Alright, so we play the small blind, we skip the big blind. Boss gonna debuff my diamonds. That's okay, I don't care. Let's go next. Here, play the red seals for the money. I want to have red seals in my final hand. So maybe I should play a little bit more careful than we have been. I can discard 2 purple. Hermit, yes. Red seal here. Chip it. Alright, this is discard 2 purple. Alright, I'm gonna play 4 red seals and then save my discards to find more. Yeah, that's fine. 21 cards in the deck? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe this was a little bit aggressive, but we'll be fine. Top of the idol. So, discard. I want to discard 5 at a time. I have a death card I can copy here. I can discard these 4. Alright. I don't need justice. I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the idol. This is the best hand. Which we did before one time, I think. Just one time. That's the E40 hand. If we have all the red seals, which we do. I can take a stone card. Look at that Polychrome King after all that work that we did. Insulting. Absolutely disrespectful. I am skipping to the boss, right? Diamonds debuffed. Strength I don't care about. We can pick up the wetness. Death, yes. Said no to the showman. Alright. Plutonium. Could go Emperor. A Fool would be useful. Okay. It's getting a little expensive, so let's not re-roll anymore. Let's just go next. We skip. Get a couple negatives, I guess. Alright. I can finally get rid of this blue seal. I could save death for something else. This is fine. Discard 2. Discard 3. Let's go play the kings for the money. Save my discards so that I can draw red seals when I need them. One, two, three, four, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. And we have a lot of red seals left. No problem. All right, switch to the idol for the final hand. We can discard all of these purples. All right, it is getting a little laggy. That is, we said before, the game has a memory leak. All right, so we can copy the idol. We can go ahead and ship it. Okay, $4,800 or $4,600. That's okay. Go next. I was supposed to do this. We should get rid of the golden ticket. That way we have a chance of getting a golden ticket. So, scary face, golden joker, green joker don't do anything. I could look ahead here. I could skip for a rare tag, and then I get a negative rare. Try to get a negative Baron that way. Here, scoring requirements E31. Go Celestial Pack. Alright. Halvesies, Fortune Teller. There's no voucher skip, right? This sucks, Planet Merchant. But this is not so bad if I have double overstock already. Okay. Hey, Fortune Teller's 288. Juggler plus 1 hand size. I mean, that's not nothing. Okay. Michelle. Midas Mask. Yeah, Midas Mask is something. 8-ball, Matador, Smiley Face. Okay. Stone Joker, Trio, Mad Joker. At least if I have a negative rare, then it makes it easier to get the Baron. Paradolia Tribe. Bummer. Alright, let's start farming more colas. So we take a Faceless Joker, we can get Temperance, we can go Death. There's a mail-in rebate. We do, this is E31. Okay, so we're fine. This ante, we're fine. Copy the mail-in rebate. Stuntman, nope. All right. Parking, no. $26. Probably I shouldn't reroll anymore since we have the rebate already. If I get a cola, I'm not going to be able to reroll. I'm not going to have the funding. I'm going to save Death for the stone card, or I use Death now. I guess I can save it and go next. Base, Chips and Mold Hound probably doesn't matter to me at this point. Alright, so basically we discard purples for the rebate money. One thing that is nice about the rebate is it's way easier to use than the golden ticket. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard all the purple. One, two, three, four, 5. Technically, if I wanted to, I could play 4 of a kind and dig for the red seals, and then the red seals give us more money. I could try to get a king, and I can use the naked king. Midas Mask can turn into gold. One more. Oh well. Anyway, by drawing the red seals, I do get more money held in hand. Chip it. Okay. Alright, I think that's going to be it for me, folks. You know, we're coming up on 3 hours here. I did not expect this to go as long as it did, but, you know, it happens. And so I think this was a good lesson as far as, like, if you want to do the naneinf run, this is part of it. This is the setup. Okay, this is the first 18 antes. So let's review. We start out with, on the plasma deck, you start out with a source of chips. In ante 1 or ante 2, you want to get a source of chips. Then you want to switch to the 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind gives you a lot of chips per planet card, per Mars card. You can get bonus cards. So if we go, let's see here, enhanced cards, you can get bonus cards for extra chips. You can get foil cards for extra chips. And then that allows you to win with just chips with the 4 of a kind kings. And then so that gives you more time to generate more money and do the deck building. Once you get the deck building to where you want it to be, then you switch to the flush 5. Flush 5, you can play for a little while. You don't have to pick up the idol right away. If you need to, you can make glass cards. If you need to, you can get the Chad, you get the photograph, they're common jokers. Those can be enough to carry you for a long time until you get to the point that you have the idol. The money plan is to use either mail-in rebate or golden ticket. Those are the best. There are other options, but those are the best ones. So you want to turn your deck into purple seals first. Prioritize purple. Purple gives you more tarot cards and allows you to complete the rest of the deck. You want to get red seals when you can. In this particular run, it took us a long time, and that's okay. You want to turn all your cards into gold, and so that allows you to discard for the mail-in rebate. When you get the mail-in rebate, sometimes in order to do the colas, you have a limited number of joker slots, so you sell rebate to buy the cola. You replace it with golden ticket in the same shop because that's how much money we're able to make each round. We have not yet reached the point where we need the Baron, so we're not going to do the Baron. We're just going to keep holding on to the idol, switch to the Baron when we need to. Saving up however much money you earn, save half, spend half. And so over time you will have a nice nest egg, and then in the end game when you do need to spend it, when you have gotten rid of your money generators, then you've got the money in the bank. So we got $5,000 right now. We have about 2 more antes with the idol. This is without Sock and Buskin. We could always sell the rebate and pick up Sock and Buskin if we want to score more points that way. But let's see here. The double tags from the colas, trying to use the colas primarily for the vouchers. I had a couple opportunities early on to skip for a voucher. Chose not to skip for the vouchers because it was just one voucher at a time. And so you can get the vouchers eventually if you just survive for longer, but sometimes the RNG is bad. Sometimes you don't get, I would say this is pretty lucky run so far, having antimatter and the extra boss reroll and have overstock. These are probably the best, and we already have the best, so we don't really need the voucher tag. So this was a particularly lucky run, but otherwise what you're trying to do is you're trying to use the colas to get the voucher skip tag. Another way that you can use the colas, you can use the colas for negatives. Any of these negatives could have been a money generator, but none of these ended up being useful to our build. Technically, if we play the flush 5 right now, we get ×3. We get, where's the other one? There's a ×2 in here or something. Anyway, we got a couple of rares maybe. Not super important, not super relevant, and that's okay. Matador, when you play against the Flint, every hand triggers the boss, every hand gives you money, and so you can copy the Matador with blueprints and brainstorms, and that gives you like 8 times 6, so like $50 per hand is okay, I guess. No lucky cards. You want gold for the golden ticket. We'll do the Baron next time. I'll do another episode. We'll do another recording. To get the naneinf, one thing you want to keep in mind is you want to have at least one negative, either a natural negative or a negative tag or an ectoplasm. Just one negative is what you need, plus antimatter. So antimatter plus one negative. If you don't get antimatter, then 2 negatives is fine. That's 2 ectoplasms. You can't get naneinf before ante 24. The serpent doesn't have enough life for you to play the extra hands. So you have to beat ante 24 first. Ante 24 is it's one of the ante 8 bosses, one of the finisher bosses, so you can't re-roll ante 24 into the serpent. You have to beat ante 24 legitimately. Usually you do that with either DNA or Bean. We'll get there. We haven't done the naneinf, but this is how to max out value generation. Take care, everyone.